Rashekum, and greetings from the House of Ra. We have had several amazing reviews from marketing experts, distribution bestseller centers, and book specialists on the book A Matter of Life and Death, Discourses on the Essence of Spirituality by Bhagwan Ra Africa. So today we thought it would be great to revisit the book. Our focus will be on Chapter 3, Reflections on the Law of Impermanence. Bhagwan states, I thought today that we would continue to examine the reality of death and dying and continue our search for some way to adjust to that reality. This is one of the greatest tasks that we all will face in life, the task of death and dying. If we have not prepared ourselves to deal with this, we will undergo much suffering. What is very interesting, we have found, is that so few religions really prepare us in a very detailed way, beyond dogma and doctrine, for the inevitable day this life will come to an end. As a result, the majority of us meet our deaths totally unprepared. To be prepared every moment is the appropriate response to the facticity but uncertainty of our death. Prioritize your life. There are many things we need to understand in order to adequately prepare ourselves for this task of dying. Yet it is only by having a clear understanding of death that you can even begin to have a clear understanding of life. Reflection on death and dying helps to prioritize your life. When we look deeply into and investigate the nature of life, the essence of life, the dynamics and mechanics of life, when we understand and get a glimpse of this, something very interesting will happen as a result. The law of impermanence. The first thing we will discover is that nothing is permanent. This is the first realization that we will have. Nothing is permanent. Everything is in flux. Everything is constantly changing. Now, what are some of the deeper meanings of impermanence? That which is born will die. This is a fact, and there is no getting around it. Fact 2, we are uncertain when that moment will occur. Also a fact. Contemplate that. Go deep into it. That's the way it is. Understanding this will give you a great deal of relief, emotionally and psychologically. It will reduce your grasping, your clinging tendencies, your attachments, which are based on the ignorance of this fact of life. Don't expect an overnight miracle. Stick with the process. Simply stick with the practice of reflection and deep contemplation. And slowly you will start seeing a turning taking place inside of yourself. You will start seeing the turning of your own consciousness. It will start generating insights. They will simply come out of nowhere at first. You will start having satorities, aha experiences, eureka. Simply remain committed to this. Look deeply into things and reflect on them. When you have done the reflection correctly, you will find yourself experiencing a great deal of relief. A great deal of pressure will lift off of you. When we really understand this, a lot of that clinging and grasping begins to disappear of its own volition. Understanding the law of impermanence will cause us to automatically start to reprioritize our lives. It is very beautiful. The illusionary nature of self. There is a relative reality and an absolute reality. One of the things we do in this bardo is confuse the real with the unreal all of the time. This is part of the stuff that generates our experience of ignorance. Nevertheless, that which is always the case is real, and only that which is always the case is real. All else is phenomena. All else is insubstantial. All else is impermanent. The reality is that it is not your ego, because that is constantly changing. The mystics say that the only thing which exists continuously is your consciousness. The mind and its consciousness are what incarnate from birth to birth. That is what moves through the bardos. This ego is a temporary phenomenon. The goal of spiritual practice is for us to experience the true nature of our minds. The true nature of our minds can only be experienced when we are able to go beyond the contents of mind. Suffering is the great equalizer. People are suffering because of ignorance. We are ignorant. Suffering is clinging to that which cannot be held onto. We are grasping for that which cannot be caught. We have mistaken the unreal for the real, the impermanent for the permanent, and that is bound to generate a lot of suffering. This is a big topic, and you would do well to reflect on the nature of suffering and the end of suffering. How do we go about the end of suffering? Stay tuned. Enough for today. Rashekum Ma'at. Now, before you go, please listen to what Andrew Tonkovich, host of Bibliocracy Radio, had to say about the book. He says, I read A Matter of Life and Death, Discourses on the Essence of Spirituality last week and was deeply moved. The way you write that death is the ultimate mystery and culmination of life, and that all misery comes from denying/fearing death hit me hard. This is the spiritual truth our audience desperately needs to hear. Your integration of Bardo teachings, Tibetan plus Egyptian Book of the Dead, with practical meditation as the art of dying while living is exactly what spiritual seekers need to equip themselves for death. Rashekum Ma'at.